What's up, my brother KP Heathen? Ah, we're gonna go off the deep rails tonight, man. This stupid ass tripod. Let's get some people on here. Oh, this fucking thing. Oh, it looks like it's you and me, brother. What's your whole take on this plane crashing into a jet in DC? We're picking up some people. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Uh, I just had to get on here tonight and let's talk a little conspiracy, people. Because from the footage I saw, that did not look like an accident. Oh, nobody wants to talk tonight, don't look like. Everybody's fixated on all the big media lying to them. Mimi, ready to hear my take? Cool, cool. I'm trying to get a few more people on here because let's do some critical thinking here. You know, um, 1 and 1 is 2. It doesn't equal 4. And that's why the lie the media that I'm seeing is trying to tell us. So, yeah. But a helicopter, a Black Hawk helicopter, crashes into a jet during a landing at the Ronald Reagan Airport in DC. And we're supposed to believe that bullshit? Really? Air traffic control has got that on lockdown. What were they doing? What was air traffic control not aware of that Black Hawk helicopter? Was the jet not notified? It's really hard to read, you guys. Steve, yeah, man, I agree with you, brother. I watched the video and it looked like something directly came right in and smashed into the jet during its descent. So, was it even a helicopter? What about the possibility of a drone? These mysterious drones that apparently we know about, but did nothing about. Who's to say that, yeah, red flag, false flag, absolutely. But who's to say that it wasn't a drone? And they're blaming it on a helicopter so it doesn't cause the American people to go all panic mode. Maybe that's why Trump's wanting to build this Iron Dome. Not to defend us from missiles, but maybe from these drones that we can't detect or can't stop. Because I don't believe for a minute that them drones flying all over our country was ours. Why didn't Trump come out and tell us? Instead, he sends out some blonde chick to tell us that in 28 seconds that it was our shit. Not buying that either. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one who's got a little critical thinking going on. Looks like a lot of you on here right now maybe feel the same way. But seriously, people, air traffic control allowed this to happen. Give me a break. What the hell was a Black Hawk helicopter doing over the Ronald Reagan Airport at 8 p.m. tonight, flying from Virginia or being from Virginia? Like, these are questions we should all be asking ourselves, but we'll never get the answers to them. Never. It's kind of funny how it crashed all into the river. So are they now not going to be able to find all the debris? Uh, You know, there's something strange about this because I've watched two different videos. One video from Fox 17 where you can deliberately see something flying into the jet that was on its way down and then causing the big explosion. And then I watched another video where you did not see that. All you seen was the fireball happen. So they're already editing the video. Yeah, it's probably a big distraction, brother. You're probably right. Patriot peasant, you are probably right. But uh, I don't know a whole lot about this. Maybe some of you on here know a little bit more, but um, I'm pretty sure that air traffic control has radar that detects everything. And could have been avoided? How did this even happen? See, that's what makes me think this whole thing was deliberate, done on purpose. Yeah, J Dog, a Black Hawk. It didn't look like a Black Hawk helicopter to me either. I mean, the question is what was a Black Hawk helicopter doing in D.C. flying that low over the Reagan Airport to fly directly into a path of a descending airliner jetliner? I mean, make that shit make sense to anybody. But here the news is just, it's everywhere. Army's already confirmed it. Like, that fast. Like, yeah, I don't know. I could be totally off my rocker, people, but from the video I seen, that looked absolutely deliberate. I don't know if the transport their thing was on or not. I could not tell you on that. I've just seen a couple little videos um, and decided to come out here and give my 2 cents because I don't want people to just gobble up what the media's pushing, what our government's telling you to believe, especially now that the whole world is at ends. So, could have this been a terrorist attack on our country and they're keeping it hush hush? I mean, that to me makes more sense than, oh, we accidentally flown a Black Hawk helicopter into a fucking jet, or air traffic control didn't see it and didn't warn the jet to take evasive actions. Like, come on. Like, we're supposed to gobble up more bullshit, more lies, more propaganda. I don't know about the rest of you American people out there, but I am sick of the lies. I'm sick of the garbage. I'm sick of being held in the dark. But watch and see. There's going to be a whole lot more to this story. And they're going to try to just run with whatever suits their agenda. But yeah, I have a lot of questions. If these drones ain't such a threat to us, why wasn't Trump out there telling us? Instead, he sends that blonde chick out there, tell us not to worry, that it's ours. I mean, Trump wants to talk about everything else. He flaps his mouth on everything else, but don't want to talk about these drones. And it's just funny how they've all of a sudden just disappeared. But they weren't a threat. Maybe this was a drone that hit that plane. J-Dog, you bet it was a drone. See, that's what I'm thinking, brother. That's what I see a lot of you guys are saying on here. That's what it looked like to me because it was direct. I mean, it came directly into the path of the plane. So you're telling me a Black Hawk helicopter pilot, a military pilot, can't see a plane? Or if it was a helicopter, they did that shit deliberately. So I don't know, but as an American citizen, I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of the garbage. I'm sick of the deceit. I mean, all of you should be as well. Because how much bullshit have we been lied to about? A lot. For many, many years. We've been deceived. We've been manipulated. We've been programmed, people. We've been desensitized to a lot of things. But I want everybody to really think hard and long about this. Does any of this make sense to you? If somebody can come on here and give me a great explanation, and oh yeah, it was just an accident, whatever. Maybe I'll shut my mouth. But there's definitely something very fishy about this whole helicopter jet crash in DC. It is not what it appears to be, people. Let's read a couple comments here. Dixon, hey brother, how are you? I'm good. Um, Doing really good tonight. I hope you guys, everyone's doing well, no matter where you're watching from. It's warmed up a little bit here in Michigan, not a whole lot. It's probably, I don't know, at least 30, 35 degrees right now, so it ain't too bad. People, yeah, because I mean, we all should be sick of being lied to and deceived. But that is exactly what is happening and has been happening and is going to continue to happen. But I mean, this should be a big talking point right now. I figured there'd be a whole lot more people on here because that's the only thing I'm seeing on YouTube. I mean, come on, people, let's share this out. Let's get with more like-minded people. Maybe we can solve this mystery together. Because it's us Americans who got to solve our problems now. It's us Americans who got to do the real investigating. It's us Americans who have to get the message out, the word out. I'm not trusting what the media is telling me. I'm not trusting any of these press briefings these politicians are telling me. I'm not believing any of that. I seen with my own two eyes what the footage showed me, and then all of a sudden the footage changed. That's what got me on here. Okay, that's a good point there, DJ Moore. You want to know who was on the plane? Hey, that's a good question as well, my friend. Yeah, well, they'll never tell the truth. Because if the American people knew half the truth, their little game and scheme would be over. It's all about manipulation and control. I'm seeing it more and more and more. I don't know if I'm having more of an awakening or what, but I'm seeing things a whole lot clearer. I'm not easily fooled. I'm not easily manipulated. I'm not very easily distracted. Because if it smells like shit, it's usually shit. So use some common sense. Yeah, 9/11 was all inside job, absolutely, man. Couldn't agree with you more. I don't know if they're going to blame Trump or not. I mean, who even cares at this point? Uh, I want to know how it happened, how air traffic control that happened, why a Black Hawk military helicopter was flying over the airport, why it looked like it went directly into the path of the jet. Why wasn't the jet notified of this? I mean, these are the questions a smart person should be asking, not just, oh shit, it was an accident. Oh, yeah, that's all it was, just an accident. That's what the news is telling me. That's, what the police and whoever else is going to tell you. It's just an accident. The shit people gobble up, it amazes me. The truth is out there. You just gotta read between a bunch of lines and decipher their code and use your own judgment because your judgment, I can guarantee you, and your gut instincts, 99% of the time is going to be right, not what the media is telling you. The media is bought out, bought and paid for. So, yeah, absolutely, brother. Fake news. We're being lied to again. Something, something's fishy about it. What are they trying to cover up? What are they trying to distract us from? Was it a terrorist attack? What the hell was this? Because it wasn't just a Black Hawk helicopter flying into a jet, and if it was done on purpose. So that should have us all concerned there. Yeah, DJ, absolutely, brother. I don't believe in accidents or coincidences either, like that. No, I'm not buying into this whole story. I hope everybody listening to me right now uh, kind of will at least do their own research on it. But I'm telling you, people, look for videos. Fox, I don't remember if it was Fox 17 or what, but it was a Fox little short clip. It showed that helicopter or drone or whatever fly directly into that path and hit that jet directly. Seen it. And then, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later, watched the same video out of Kansas City, news agency who was showing it, and it did not show that thing coming across the screen from left to right and hitting a plane. It was not there. So right there, they're already hiding something. And when does the military ever come out that fast and admit to something? But they sure were all over this. Yeah, it was a Black Hawk helicopter from Virginia. And we're supposed to eat that up like chicken noodle soup. And we're supposed to be, thank you, master. I believe you. Because I don't believe this shit at all. The sooner we all wake up and realize that we've been lied to our entire lives, that we've been indoctrinated, that we've been fooled, uh, the better off we'll be. That's when America will be great again. Is when the American people finally having an awakening to the real tragedies and manipulation and bullshit we've been put through our entire lives. We know all the wars we've participated in have been for what? For absolutely nothing. For power grab and money. What the hell did we accomplish in Vietnam? Absolutely nothing. What did we accomplish in Afghanistan? Nothing. Iraq? Nothing. Hey, Ruger, how you doing, man? I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, kind of exactly like that ship running into that bridge. That was definitely done on purpose too. Absolutely. The three percenter. I think that's what your name is. It's really hard for me to read these stupid comments out here, people, because it's light. But it looks like I'm picking up a few more people. So come on, interact with me, people, because I don't want to just sit here and ramble. But do you guys think this was an accident? If you think this was just an ordinary accident, just give me a yeah. Or if you think it was something else, give me a no. Just something. Help get this thing going. Help me get this video out there to people. Because YouTube's definitely not going to help me. I'm counting on all of you. See, thank you, KP. I appreciate it, brother. But we're supposed to believe a helicopter, military helicopter, trained pilots, air traffic control failed us and crashed into a jet. How can you even buy that or even remotely let that uh, thought cross your mind that yeah, it was just a simple accident. Yeah, it happens all the time. That's why I'll never fly. I've never flown in a plane, but I can tell you, I know that air traffic control has that shit on lockdown. Nothing's coming into that airspace. So why was that Black Hawk helicopter in that airspace? Somebody answer me that. What's so funny there, Calvin? I think that's a funny name. But yeah, if you guys want to get on here and tell me how stupid I am, feel free. Feel free. But I'm not the sheep. The sheep are the ones who gobble up everything that is told to them by large corporations who dictate everything. I'm not a dictator like the people in control. Okay, copy that, Calvin. I'm just, buddy. I get trolls, and it's all fine. It's bring it on. I don't care, but there's something, there's something way bigger to this whole thing, people. I don't know what it is. Maybe some of you can help elaborate on this because your input matters to me. I try to read all these comments. As soon as I figure out how to keep all these comments, I will respond to every single comment on here because I know that I would never be heard without any of you listening to me. And I appreciate you all taking your time to do so. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Something needed to be silenced, Bullseye says. Yeah, but what? We'll never know. But it definitely looked like it was deliberate to me, people. It looked like it was done on purpose. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, J Dog. It doesn't. It does not make sense one bit. And everybody is pushing the same story right now. That's why I am out here trying to give people a different aspect of things, to look at it at a different angle, to think about things that some people just don't even think about, wouldn't even think about. See, I just know that we've been lied to and manipulated so long that I don't believe nothing that I'm told when it comes to that. When the government tells me not to worry, that's when you start worrying the fucking most. You hear the words, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Yeah, bullshit. Has any government from around the world in any country, is there anybody else on here from another country? Give me a shout out if you're from another country. Well, anyways, does any government from around the world really truly give a shit about its people, its citizens? No. Okay, we got England here. Man, I see you guys are marching, trying to get rid of all the illegals out of your country. Hats off to you. Bravo. The Philippines. Shout out. Hey, thanks for joining in. What's up, Raging Rob? What do you think on this whole bullshit, man? It's a setup of something. Hey, thank you. Much respect to you. I respect everybody that will show respect back to me because that's the key to everything. People is respect. Have a little integrity. Be respectful. But don't take no shit either. Something's going on for sure. Absolutely. I can't read that language, so I don't know how to reply. But I wish there was more people out there who would talk about topics that are unpopular, or talk about things that are controversial, or talk about things that are disturbing. We're gonna wake up tomorrow and there's gonna be 100 different YouTubers talking about this. But are they gonna actually call out who's at fault? Who? Because you're trying to sell me a story that air traffic control failed us, that our military pilot failed us, who was flying that Black Hawk helicopter, and an airline pilot. They all just failed us, and it just simply an accident. It's laughable, people. It is absolutely laughable. It's sad that people probably lost their lives. It's very tragic, and I'm not making light of that whatsoever. Actually, that's what's got me quite frankly a little irritated about this whole thing, because then people will never get the truth. Their family will never know the truth. We're going to be fed this whole story uh, that it was just a simple accident, a mistake. You don't make that kind of mistake. I mean, come on. Hey, good morning to you, Robert. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, there's definitely something way bigger that took place in DC with this whole ordeal. We're gonna have to wait to find out what it was. But let's just say it was a drone from another country that took this plane down. And they are hiding that fact from us because they know that the American people would not tolerate that shit. That we would demand answers. At least I hope we would. Hey, Smokey, yeah, something's up for sure. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. That makes me feel a lot better. Morning, Big Man. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Good morning to you too. But just knowing how badly we've been lied to. Well, my entire life I've been lied to by the government. And if you're older than me, you've been lied to. And they're going to continue to lie and manipulate and use and abuse and use the media and puppets to talk to us, to tell us everything's okay. Things are not okay. There's a reason he wants to put an iron dome around America talking about Trump. I think it's to protect us from these drones. I believe AI and these drones are are going to be a bigger threat to us than nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons are a thing of the past. AI and drones, that's the new way of warfare, people. That's how they're pretty much uh, destroying Russia, attacking all their oil refineries with drones, not missiles, drones. Now, could these drones have capabilities to evade radar, and that's why it wasn't picked up on this air traffic control's radar? I mean, to me, that's more probable than a Black Hawk helicopter flying into a jet, especially from the video that I saw. Because I'm telling you right now, people, if we knew half of the bullshit we are being fed and all the lies we are being told and what their agenda is for us, there would be a revolution. There would be a revolt. And that's why everything is hush hush. Everything is pushed under the rug. And that's why people who speak up are silenced. But I refuse to be quiet. Because when good people sit idle, when good people are quiet, the evil and the evil people, they rise to power. And that's what we are seeing happening. It was a video on a Fox News. You can see it come right from the left and smack right into the jet. And then I watched another video where you didn't see that object coming in and hitting the jet. All you seen was the explosion in the air. So they've already manipulated the video, people. They already manipulated it. I'm going to figure out how. I need to get Wi-Fi out here where I live somehow. I need to get a computer so I can start saving all these videos unedited so I can share them all with you. Rage Rob, yeah, you've seen something hit the jet too. Thank you. Yeah, so you must have seen the same video. It directly came in from the left and smacked right into it like it was on purpose. To me, it looked like it was going too fast to be a Black Hawk helicopter. To me, it looked like a drone. It was kind of funny. The drones were such a major topic for weeks, and then just disappeared. Oh, don't worry about it, people. Nothing to worry about because some blonde chick comes on the news and tells you there's nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here, people. And then look what happens tonight around 8 o'clock. Oh. But what's some of your guys' input here? Root, man, I don't know what these drones were. They saying they were for research. What were they researching? See, they were so vague in that press briefing with that blonde chick. Basically, oh, it was just for research. What the fuck were you researching? I mean, as the American people, we should want to know. But apparently we don't. I want to know what the hell those drones are doing. I'm sure some of you would like to know what the hell they were doing, flying all over our eastern seaboard and all over New Jersey and New York. and elsewhere could have been remote controlling the helicopter. I mean, with technology nowadays, who knows? Absolutely, Will. Who knows? But it just looked too fast to be a helicopter to me. Raging Rob, wow. What do you think, man? You seen the same video? When it came in, did it not look like it was going too fast to be a helicopter? When it hit the jet? Because it sure the hell looked like it was cruising. Now, I don't know how fast the jet's going when it's descending, but when it was descending and the object, the helicopter, drone, missile, whatever the hell it was that smoked into that jet, it was a direct hit. Possibly, he says. But I am tired of gobbling up what the media tells me to gobble up and believe. I beg you all not to fall for the bullshit. I ask you all to do your own critical thinking. Yeah, I know they slow down, but still, the trajectory of two objects going. I mean, you're still moving. But yeah, we're supposed to believe that air traffic control did not see this helicopter. We are to believe that a Black Hawk military helicopter with trained pilots are flying over the Ronald Reagan airspace, their airport, while jets are taking off and landing from the airport. We're supposed to believe that. And the sad thing is there's going to be a lot of people that do believe that garbage. And the story's just going to go on for a little while, and then it's just going to be swept away. And then we'll be on to the next lie. And I mean, really, people, that's exactly what's happening and has been happening to us for since Rich Man took power. I'm not gonna fall for their bullshit no more. I never did. See that's my that's why I am the way I am. I never fell for their bullshit. I never believed one thing because none of it ever made sense to me. All I seen was a bunch of people lying and stripping American citizens of their natural rights, taxing the American citizen to death, going to war for what? Sending kids to war, 18-year-old kids who ain't even old enough to drink or vote at the time. It's time we wake up and quit being spoon fed all this bullshit we are being forced to eat. I'd rather starve than be fed more bullshit. And that's all we're seeing. No, I mean there's looks like there's 30 or 40 of you on here. If I'm wrong, tell me. Or if you agree with me that we've been lied to for all of our lives, man, please just hit that like button. That's not asking a whole lot. If you feel like we've been lied to and are going to be continue to be lied to, just hit that like button. I'm not asking for a whole lot, but that helps me get this video out there. That gives YouTube the big finger. That gives censorship the big finger. You guys are the ones helping me. I don't think any of my subs even get my notifications because my audience is all new. When I look at my channel, it's all new viewers. It's not people that are even subbed to me. Very few people that are subbed even watch my videos. I don't know if it's because they're not being notified or what, but my viewers are all new. That's why I asked you, if you ain't subbed, please sub to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification button. But we are being lied to again over this plane crash in D.C. It's smoke and mirrors about something. Oh, DJ Moore, you got it. You got the screen recorded, the impact. That's awesome. What is your true opinion on that, DJ? Watch it over and over again, man. Hey, what's up, John Q? What's up, Eddie? How you doing, brother? What do you think? It was deliberate, if nothing else. If it was a helicopter, it was deliberately done. And we should be asking ourselves why. Why was it deliberately done? Because it was definitely no accident. And if it was a complete failure of the U.S. military, air traffic control, total failure. I wonder what kind of story they're going to come up with. Where are they going to place the blame at? Malfunctioning equipment? Did everything malfunction in the air traffic control or the helicopter? I mean, did it malfunction? I mean, come on, people. You would like to know the passenger list. Yeah, a couple people said that. Yeah, who was on that plane? Were they preventing something from landing at the airport? You know, maybe this plane was loaded down with something that they didn't want landed and they took it out. I mean, nothing would surprise me anymore, people. Yeah, thank you, Mimi. It does help screw YouTube and all the censorship by hitting likes and putting comments on my videos. But yeah, the media is pushing this garbage far and wide. Far and wide. That is the story we are being told. And everybody's just going to see it and probably not think no more about it. And me, I'm over here like, yeah, no, there's something strange about that. What are they hiding from me? What are they hiding from the American people? What just really happened? Uh, was it caused by a drone or a missile to crash? It looked like a drone to me, possibly a missile. It was fast. I think it was moving too fast to be a helicopter to strike that jet. That's just my opinion. I'm no expert, but I do know that two moving targets have to have an intersecting point, and that's not easily done. So, Flight 370, Air Malaysia Airlines. Yeah, tab code. Yeah, 74 or 764. Yeah, I wonder who was on it. There's a lot of people have asked that question. Yeah, who was on that plane? Why was there a Black Hawk helicopter flying around and over an airport? That's restricted airspace. Uh, I don't believe, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I don't believe that military aircrafts land or take off from public airports. I could be totally wrong on that. I don't know, but it seems like it's a strange place for a Black Hawk helicopter to be flying. Yeah, in a military base, I can see that, Rob. Yeah, absolutely. They said that the helicopter was from Virginia, but what were they doing? Flying over airport airspace where planes take off and land. See, that to me throws up a big flag, and it makes me go, what the hell? That makes no sense. They were saying it was a training mission, Bullseye says. A training mission for what? What were they training for? At 8 o'clock at night in D.C., what are they training for? Exactly, right, brother. Okay, it was from over here in Virginia, yeah. So they're saying it is a training exercise gone wrong. Is that what their story's going to be on the headlines tomorrow? A military training exercise with a Black Hawk helicopter meets tragic end when it crashes into an airplane. That's the story we're going to hear tomorrow on the news. And I hope all you American people don't buy that garbage, all that bullshit. I hope you all are smart enough to see that we have been lied to, manipulated our entire lives. It's time we all wake up. Mimi just read comments on NBC. People on there aren't buying it either. Good. Good. People shouldn't be buying into this garbage. People shouldn't be believing this bullshit. Because we have seen how bad that they've lied to us over the years. And I'm only 40, I'll be 48 in I don't know, a month and a half or so. But my entire existence on this planet, I've been lied to. I've been distracted. I've been manipulated to believe in certain things. But guess what? Them days are over. Them days have been over for me. Well, good question, Rob. Good question. There's so many good questions. There's so much running through my mind. I can't even get it all out. But there's no way I'm going to buy as a thinking person, just as a person with some common sense is going to buy what they're trying to feed me. Because it's foolish. It's foolish to try to make the American people believe that everything was just a coincidence, just an accident. There's no such thing like that. I mean, there's just no way, people. There's no way air traffic control or this trained military helicopter pilot and this other pilot all just collided without. I mean, was there even a mayday call or distress call or any of that? It just happened. Now, are we going to see wreckage of this jet and this helicopter? I don't know, but I mean, I want to see the wreckage. What's the black box going to say? Let's view this message real quick. Oh, what a retard. I'm telling you, people. I'm even going to show this comment so you guys can just see the type of morons I deal with. I mean, seriously. Oh, I must have a what? I didn't make nobody a moderator on my channel. I'm gonna have to look into that now. That is strange. I'm trying to show this guy's comment. This jackass on here is tells me I look like a pedo. So, because I speak the truth, you're gonna try to call. I wish I could show this to you guys, people, but whatever. It's not about what will I do. I'm just trying to get the information out there. I want you people to think, not to be eating up all the lies and the bullshit that the media and all YouTube is pushing right now. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to give people a different perspective of things. Because I really don't hear anybody else on YouTube uh, talking like I talk about controversial shit because they're afraid to talk about things like me. And I hope that, I hope some of you can relate to that. That most people avoid confrontational topics or things that, they may feel a certain way but are too afraid to express it because of criticism. See, I know a lot of people feel a certain way about things but are too scared to say it because of the backlash. I'm not the one. That's not me. Criticism does not bother me. I don't care if you hate me, like me, whatever. That doesn't affect my daily life one bit. I hope the rest of you live the same way. Don't let people's opinion about you persuade you from doing and saying what you need to say or being who you want to be. See, that's where this country's got all turned around too. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube might give me a strike on this video. I don't know. At this point, it doesn't really even matter. But there is no way in hell that I, Phil Robinson, is going to believe the story that the media is pushing right now about this whole DC helicopter plane jet crash. Because we are going to find out that that is not the truth eventually. Eventually, the truth will be revealed because the truth always finds a way to come to light. The truth doesn't need to be defended, it just needs to be let loose. And that's why I speak so freely. And I hope that's why most of you watch me because you know that I try to speak nothing but the truth. And I'll tell you when it's my opinion, not facts. But I can tell you right now for fact that what I seen on that video did not look like a helicopter. It was moving too fast when it struck that plane. Now, that is also my opinion because I am no expert and the video was shit. But the fact of the matter that is that they are deleting that footage. I really need to figure out who's moderating my channel. That's kind of got me a little concerned. I ain't gonna lie, because I never made nobody a moderator. Not that I'm aware of. Now my comments are doing weird shit again. Would somebody make a comment so I can see if my comments are working? Because it looks like it froze up on my end again. Okay. Look, I'm a proud American. I'm ashamed of my government. Yeah, I see that bullseye. There's no moderator on this, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. It said somebody was moderating my channel already when I went to show you guys that comment that Joker was making. Okay, the theory, Anthony, is that a Black Hawk helicopter was flying through DC and it crashed into a jet. That's what they're trying to tell us happened. So, I seen footage of an object coming in and taking out the plane. To me, it looked like a drone. That is my opinion, but it did look like a drone because it looked like it was moving too fast. And it's just funny to me how the military that quickly has got out there and gave statements and to the news that yes, it was a Black Hawk helicopter from Virginia. When have we ever got the news that fast, people? When it's not been a lie, when it hasn't been bullshit, you know. What happened to air traffic control? What were they doing? Were they on lunch? Were they taking a break? Was somebody back there taking a shit, not doing their job? And that's why this occurred? I mean, that's what they're trying to tell us, people. They're giving us very little and just running with it. You know, somebody's at fault. Somebody is to blame for this accident, if it's even an accident. Because I have my suspicion this definitely was no accident. For all we know, this could have been an Iranian drone or a Chinese drone. Or who knows, maybe a cartel's drone. We have no idea. We've made enemies everywhere. Our borders have been open for decades. People are ramped up now that ICE is deporting illegals. I told you things are only going to get worse. And I really, truly hope you all are paying attention and listening to all the lies and bullshit that we are being told is truth. John, Leon, they will always stick together. Who are you talking about will always stick together? Oh, so there's a video on X apparently showing all air traffic control monitors flashing a crash alert on their screen. So did somebody hack air traffic control? Was air traffic control hacked by maybe a foreign adversary? Was we hacked? And is that why this happened? Is that why that Black Hawk was flying around in the first place over the airport in DC? I mean, people, we got to quit looking at what the news and what our elected officials are telling us and take it at face value. You can't do that. If you trust the news source 100%, you are buying into the propaganda machine. And I would like to think that there is a whole lot more smarter people here in America than not. I think the American people are just waiting for the right spark to wake us all up. And I think that spark is happening. I think people are starting to wake up and realize that everything we've been told and everything we've been programmed to believe is all bullshit and lies. Most of our history books in school is lies. See, that's probably why I wasn't indoctrinated because I didn't do real well in school because I didn't like the authoritarian bullshit. I felt like I was in prison. Like I was being told how to be, how to feel, how to act. I had to fit in with a certain crowd. So yeah, I was never conformed to fit into the normalcy, what's normal. I've always thought for myself. I've never let nobody else do my thinking for me. Because when you start doing that, then you become a even bigger slave. Now that's a good question, Mimi. Many are waking up, but will they stand up? That is a question yet that is to be seen, to be answered. I would like to think so. I would like to hope so. But everybody values things differently. And when you value things differently, there's divide. And as long as there's divide amongst us people, they're always going to win and have control and be able to manipulate and push lies and all their bullshit. I mean, you can't argue with that simple logic right there, people. That's simple logic. Now, if you think I'm telling the truth, people, please hit that like button, man. Help get this video going a little bit again. I don't know how much longer I'll be out here because I don't know how much power my phone has. It dies out here in the cold real fast. But as long as there's people on here listening and we're having some intellectual conversation on here, I'll run this for a while. Because it is important to me to find like-minded people, even people with different views. Sometimes is a good thing. It helps you look at things from a different angle. Yeah, DJ Moore. Yeah, they claiming it's a Black Hawk helicopter. Yeah, absolutely. It's okay. Let's get the jet. Uh, it's just it's too. The story is too easy. It's too simple. It's like they dumbed it down for us. Why could they tell you that air traffic controls monitors or screens went haywire, and that's why they weren't allowed to alert the pilot of the jet or the helicopter? But the Black Hawk helicopter should have its own uh, set of radar on it. So I mean, this is not like a car crash, people. This ain't like some drunk asshole driving too fast on the road and smacks into something. This is far more, way more complicated. These types of accidents, that's why they have air traffic control and all the restrictions on flying in airspaces. They have all these protocols set up to prevent things like this. But I find it kind of strange that that blonde chick comes out. I don't even remember her name, but is speaking for Trump, and I don't know why Trump don't get on there and speak up to the American people about what the hell these drones were and what they were doing or what they were researching or intelligence gathering or whatever they were doing, and prove to us that they actually were ours and that they are no threat to us. See, I don't believe for 1 second them drones flying around New Jersey and New York for them weeks are not a threat to the American people. Well, you won't make me believe that for 1 second, that them are not a threat to us. Whether they're our own or whether it's a foreign adversary, doesn't matter to me. To me, they're a danger to us. Yeah, most don't deep dive. You don't even really have to deep dive. I mean, I get it, Mimi, but sometimes you just gotta think, man, does that really make sense? You know, no, that really don't make sense. So start questioning, then start doing some common sense thinking. I mean, it takes air traffic control to fail. It takes a Black Hawk helicopter to fail, a military pilot, and it takes a pilot of a jet line all to fail to cause this accident. Am I wrong? No, I mean, Carolina, yeah, probably Eddie, probably, I don't know, some blonde lady. She spoke for like a whole 28 seconds about these drones. Oh yeah, Raging Rod, the Tower Control Center, Command Center. Yeah, I mean, airports are, as far as I know, they're pretty highly secured. They're probably got most sophisticated computer equipment available, but somehow it failed us today. Yeah, in the busiest airspace in the world. Thank you, Noah. Yeah, things just don't add up. And I don't want everybody just to fall in line and think, yeah, this was just a simple accident. Somebody fouled us. Somebody's lying to us. Somebody's covering something up. Skull down, yeah. Attack on who or what was on the plane. Yeah. See, we don't know who was on the plane, what was on the plane. Was there anything in the helicopter? I mean, was this deliberate? Was the military trying to defend us and take this plane out before it landed? I mean, we don't know. We're being told it was a simple accident. Okay, trying to. Audio only has tower. Trying to reach Black Hawk without response. So, was the Black Hawk helicopter flying rogue? Did we have maybe a military pilot go rogue? I mean, is that a possibility? Maybe, with everything going on. Maybe we had a soldier go AWOL, go rogue. Maybe we had a pilot, a military pilot go rogue and decided to fly his Black Hawk helicopter into a jet. uh, it's just there's too many unanswered questions. Yeah, I've seen somebody else say it could have been remote controlled. Name 950. What the hell's going on, man? Man, I'm just out here trying to help people just look at this whole plane helicopter crash thing a little differently that happened in DC tonight. Not to gobble up all the lies and the bullshit the media is pumping out at an astronomical rate everywhere, and how every other YouTuber is just saying the same damn shit the media is saying. They're showing the same damn shit the media is showing. I mean, what is wrong with giving your own opinion, your own thoughts on things? That's what I want to do. That's the people I want to associate with, is people who want to talk about things that the mainstream media is not talking about. Because I could give two shits what the mainstream media is talking about, and I don't need to see it on some YouTube channel saying the same damn shit that the media is saying. See, I don't know much about all that air traffic control and the towers and all that stuff. I don't know much about that. Not to be honest, I don't know nothing about it. I just know that they have radar that tracks everything. I do know that. I do know that they could tell that that helicopter was there. They had to have known that helicopter was in the vicinity. Why the hell they didn't alert the pilot? Or, none of this makes sense. Why did the helicopter V-line, if it was a helicopter, why did it V-line right towards the jet? Because I'm telling you, people, from the video I saw, it came directly for that jet. That's why I believe it was a drone. Okay, that's what I thought. Primal Rage, I believe that's your name. Uh, all flights have to be in contact with air traffic control. That's what I thought. They're always in communication. I mean, how fast everything has got put out, and how fast the military has just jumped on this whole story. How simple Black Hawk helicopter must have just took the wrong flight path, and shit, it ran into a jet. No big deal. Let's just sweep it under the rug. The American people won't know no better. They'll forget about it in a few days, anyways. There's going to be something bigger happening tomorrow, the next day, anyways. There's going to be a whole nother story to talk about, and a whole bunch of more lies that we have to decipher through. I'll let you guys hash that out because I don't know. But I know that air traffic control must have been on break. But maybe it was a rogue pilot. One of our military soldiers turned against us. Maybe there was something on that plane that they did not want landing in D.C. Maybe it was a drone attack from us or another country. But I'm not buying the story that the media is trying to tell me. And I hope the rest of you are not buying into that bullshit either. Oh, I'm sorry I offended you, Snowflake. I'm just I'm just telling the people with possibilities. Because this was no just ordinary accident. If you believe that, then you're a complete moron. But why? What's so hard to believe that a soldier could go rogue? What's so hard to have that possibility there, Noah? Explain that to me. But I mean, we've seen military soldiers go rogue. It's happened before. I mean, look at that. I can't remember the guy's name that shot up that fort, that military base. I mean, it's happened. So don't tell me that this is not a possibility. See, it's people that are closed-minded that drive me insane. Just shut off all possibilities because oh no, I can't fathom a soldier going rogue. Our fucking government's lied to us for hundreds of probably since the birth of our country we've been lied to. But we're supposed to keep believing them. You go ahead and believe whatever you want to believe. I'm going to question everything. Because if you're not questioning everything, you don't know half of nothing. And if you don't know half of nothing, you know shit. So you better start questioning your superiors. You better start questioning the stories that they push on the American people. For that matter, people around the world. But gobble up whatever you want. The media, yeah, media's facts, you know. The media knows all. You know, the media never lies. Trump's never going to lie. You know, the government has our best interest. Thinking like that is what's got us here in the first place. How do you know our leaders have nothing to do with this, Noah? Prove to me that our leaders have nothing to do with this. Prove it to me. Yeah, we have the right to question shit, Rob, when we should question everything. We should question every single thing. I mean, shouldn't we question? I mean, wouldn't you like to know where all your tax money goes? I sure hope Trump does release that shit where everybody knows where everybody's money goes. Because it's not surely going back to the country. It's not coming back to the American people. I must have pissed a bunch of people off because I just had a bunch of people drop off here, but okay. But yeah, I'm feeling a little froggy tonight because I'm tired of people being lied to. I'm tired of you all being lied to by the media and by the government and nothing being done about it, nothing being said about it. Thank you, Skull. Yeah, where's the proof that this wasn't planned or done on purpose? Because anymore, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in that shit at all anymore. Well, if you watch the video, Noah, you can see that it heads directly into the plane. Directly. Didn't try to avoid it. It ran directly into the plane. The video is out there. But the video's also been doctored now from other news agencies. But DJ, I believe, had the hard copy of it. KP, there's nothing to see here. Move along. All right, we got another message I should review. Let's see this again. Oh, this is from Noah. Holy shit, you guys have some shit for brains. Hey, thanks, Noah. We appreciate that. I'm trying to show it. Yeah, I don't know who handled this. moderator shit, dude. This is. I'm definitely gonna have to figure that out. Your stupid thing. Am I still on here, people? Because I don't know what the hell just happened. There's more messages coming in that are in review. We know nothing because we're lied to, Noah. Are you that? That's what we're all discussing here. That's what we're all trying to figure out. What we don't know. Why we're being lied to. We are being lied about what happened tonight. Like, seriously, Noah, if you really, Noah, please, you really believe what the media is telling you, that air traffic control and a military Black Hawk helicopter and a jet just randomly just all went offline, or just random accident of, whatever just happened. That is asinine. Like I said, this wasn't like some drunk driver driving his car too fast and running into somebody. And go watch the videos. Go look some videos up, Noah, and maybe you'll change your perspective. Because I know what I saw. I want to know the truth too, Rob. That's all I care about is the truth. Victor, the dead do wander the streets. Have you seen the drug addicts in all these large cities? They look like fucking zombies. All because of our government allowing this shit into our streets. Being lied to, saying that it's not a problem. When all these people in the inner cities are all drug addicts, and they are walking around like zombies, like a bunch of dead people. Holy shit, people. No, it could have been the government. It could have been ours, or it could have been someone else's. I mean, seriously, tell me what happened to all these drones. And why they just all of a sudden just disappeared and was out of the news headlines like it never happened. You know why the news dropped talking about it? Because they were told to. Because people were starting to want answers. People were demanding answers. And then all of a sudden, when they can't give the people the answers, the fucking story goes away. That's how it works. Nightly, oh man, who knows, man? That is possible. Well, it looks like you guys are having some good conversational debates. But seriously, people, I'm not going to be out here much longer. But just don't buy into this whole media shit. Don't buy into that lady that Trump put on the press to tell us about the drones not being nothing to worry about, and that They were ours. When just weeks ago he was demanding the government tell us what they were. The American people had the right to know. But we know less now than we did then. Now, what happens if we do find out that this was an attack? What then? Is that going to give the American people the patriotic, the hoorah to go after the next country? If it was, DJ Moore, I could not agree with you more, man. Could not agree with you more on that. Yeah, Rob, that would be an act of war. Could it be a propaganda war again caused by us to get us into a war? Absolutely. There was never no mass weapons of destruction found in Iraq. And that's the whole reason we went in there and ousted Saddam, was apparently because he had mass weapons of destruction. But did we find any? No. Didn't find jack shit. I can tell you why we went into Iraq. We went into Iraq because Saddam was printing his own money, his own currency, backed by actual gold, physical gold, that would have crushed the American dollar. Because there's no gold in Fort Knox. The U.S. currency is about as worthless. It's a promissory note. It's an IOU. Why do you think they stopped giving silver certificates and gold certificates out, where you could physically go turn in that paper money for actual physical gold or silver? You can't do that anymore because there's more paper money that is worthless than there is precious metal to give to the people. So that's why these wars are always happening. There was no nukes found, Nolan. There was nothing found in Iraq that was mass destructive. There was no nuclear weapons found in Iraq during Desert Storm. You better fucking look that up. Yes, that was the claim. Just like they're claiming this whole fucking thing in D.C. with this plane and helicopter was an accident. I mean, we've seen what lies and propaganda they push and push and push. And it doesn't matter what administration's in there. It hasn't mattered. Because it goes back and forth, back and forth. Everything's changing every 4 years anyways. Damn, there's a whole bunch of these stupid comments in review. Must have, whatever. Only the paranoid will survive. It has nothing to really do about being paranoid, man. It's being about alert. About seeing the bigger picture instead of having blinders on. I know a lot of, maybe not all you watching, but I know a lot of people that just put their fucking blinders on and don't want to see the scary things happen around them. Oh, I just want to live life. I just want to live life. Well, you know what? Eventually that scary shit's going to catch up to you. So wouldn't you rather be aware of it and be prepared for it? At least that's my thinking. I'd rather meet it head on than running from it. Andrew, I don't believe this was just an accident. I think it was, if it was, it's an intentional accident by design. For what reason, we'll probably never know because the American people, we're always lied to and manipulated and distracted with something else. I mean, I don't understand where all the concern went for all these drones. And there for a while, that's all you heard, and everybody was talking about how these drones were going to attack. Well, maybe they did just attack. I mean, and like anybody that believes the plane hit the Pentagon, oh yeah, a plane can fly right down low and yeah, takes out all just the computers where all their information was stored at in the Pentagon. And jet fuel will melt hardened steel on angles, and they didn't even I don't know if anybody remembers what they did with all the scrap metal after 9/11. That shit was hauled off and melted away as fast as they could get it out of there because they didn't want nobody investigating nothing. Just like this is going to be all put up and just gone. What I miss, DJ? Uh, Airplanes and Blackhawks wouldn't have those systems. They'd have all kinds of systems. They're Aren't we the most advanced country in the world when it comes to technology? Ain't that what we claim to be? We have the best technology where safety protocols and all this, where this shit shouldn't happen. But yet here it happened. Yeah, the Black Hawk pilot should have been informed. The pilot of the jet should have been informed. Air traffic control should have been alerting something. I'm not making no BS claims, but you're entitled to your own opinion there. But yeah, I just want you all to really think, man, how much have we been lied to? How long we've been lied to and what we've been lied to about. So what makes this any different? Does anybody on here disagree that we've been lied to? If you think we that our government has been transparent about everything, let me know. How about if you think the government's fed us a bunch of bullshit and lies to us all the time? Give me a hell yeah on here. Because hell yes, they've been lying to us. Hell yes, they've been deceiving us. And hell yes, they've been pulling the wool over our eyes for years. I can't even pronounce your name, but the government is transparent about everything. I hope you are being sarcastic. I really, truly do. There's no government that is transparent to its people. Well, you can't make no claims either there, Noah. I'm just stating what I've seen and what I think. And I think a lot of people on here agree with me. 'Cause I think there's a lot more people in America that are smart and that are waking up uh, and have been for a while now. They just don't know where to get their information from. They don't know where to voice their concerns because they get criticized. Because nobody likes to address the scary things in life. Nobody likes to accept the fact that we are uh, sheep. Full of transparent and deception. I mean, yeah, it's a mixture of both. They give you a little bit and then they give you a little bit of bullshit. They got to feed you a little bit of truth, a little bit of something, but there's going to be more lies and deception and confusion in their whole story. I mean, why all of a sudden do the American people, why does America now need an iron dome like Israel? Why? When we've been safe this long without it? Does Trump know something that we don't know? Does he know that maybe Russia or China or Iran or whoever the hell else is going to attack us? Or is this just another big hoorah to get the people all like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's build an iron dome around America? You know, everybody thinks that technology is such a great thing, that these smartphones are a good thing. They have a good purpose, but they are most useless. They are definitely helping destroy humanity. Technology is only going to advance us here shortly. When technology gets too smart, it's going to replace a lot of people in the workforce. So that means there's going to be a lot of people unemployed. But yeah, technology is definitely not our friend. AI is terrifying to me. But we keep allowing them to do it. So are we going to be ruled by technology now, people? Is that going to be our new master here in the upcoming future? Because I know a lot of people that couldn't survive one day without their fucking phone. Easy times create soft men. I think the easy times are over. At least I hope they are. I hope I hope men find a backbone once again. I hope men can find their balls again. Find some courage. Because this country that we are living in was not fought by men who ran. This country was not founded by cowards. Yeah, Patriot Peasant, when the power grid goes out, if it ever goes out, we're gonna see a lot of people absolutely lose their ever loving mind. And it don't matter if it's only down for a week. People would go fucking crazy. Oh no, I can't get on internet. I don't know what to do with myself. People don't know how to entertain themselves no more. People scroll on a phone 90% of the time on their free time. Why do you think kids are the way they are today? Because they're unsupervised and there's other people on there indoctrinating your children. These fucking influencers. These worthless pieces of shit. What do you think most public schools are? They're indoctrination camps for kids. That's why they're set up like prisons. I don't think people grasp the severity of the lies and deception that it causes and the repercussions that we have to deal with. It's like kicking a hornet's nest and then running away and then somebody else walking up on it and getting stung out of shit. Because that's what they do. Do you think any politician or billionaire is going to go to war for the American people? No. They're going to round up the poor young kids and ship them off to war. That's what happened during Vietnam. When they drafted young kids, 18 to 19-year-old kids, and sent them off to war to accomplish jack shit, to leave and watch Saigon fall. You know, and it's continued, and it's only going to continue. And if you can't see that, I feel sorry for you. I mean, there's no way Putin is going to back down from Trump or the United States. There is no way that is going to happen. There's no way. And we can keep giving them all the money that Ukraine needs, and it's not going to change a thing. Russia has allies too. Russia has China, Iran, North Korea. He has a bunch of allies. You don't think that they're not strategizing against us right now? Knowing how divided our country is just by political beliefs, religious beliefs, uh, economical division. I mean, hell, there's probably even some racial division still here in this country, which still blows my mind. But you don't think these other countries around the world ain't looking at us and laughing when we have to enforce these stupid laws that we shouldn't even have to enforce, that should have never took place in the first place? Like having to end all these programs for diversity, equality, and neutering of young kids. Yeah, I look at our country sometimes and I'm so ashamed and I think it's a fucking joke myself. So I can only imagine what these other countries think of us. Kamala supporter just jumped in the chat. They're welcome to. All's welcome on my channel because I believe in freedom of speech. I believe in everybody has a right to voice their opinion or talk freely. Call me an asshole. Tell me I'm a paranoid, whatever. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. And I'm not going to be persuaded, or my mind's not going to be changed by opinions of others. I can guarantee you that. But people, seriously, stop buying into the media bullshit. Stop jumping on these other YouTubers who are only showing you the same thing the media is showing you. That's why I ask you all on these live videos, if you're not subbed to my channel, please do. Just hit the like button. That's all I ask. And if you are subbed, make sure the notifications are on. Help me give YouTube the finger. Help me give all the censorship the finger. It's up to us to stop it, to fight it. It's up to you, me, to all of you to fight this. We're in this together. What happens to one of us happens to us all eventually. That's what I can't make people seem to understand. Just because it's not happening to you now doesn't mean it's not going to. See, that's the mentality of most people right now. It's not affecting me right now. I have everything I need. My life is perfect. But you know what? Eventually, it's going to affect you. And you're going to wish you did something. Now, does anybody want to get out here and argue with me about that? Because I'd gladly like to argue with you about that. I try to be real, people. I'm not some fake ass person just on here talking. I fight for our Second Amendment. I fight for our First Amendment. I voice my grievances. I stand up for the weak. I protect those I care about. I protect those who wish to exercise their freedom of speech when they're rallying. I know what I've done. I know what I stand for, and I know what I believe in. And none of that is ever going to change. And I know there's a bunch of people out there who think like I do, who feel like I do. And that's refreshing. And that's why I like doing these live videos. Because my videos on YouTube, if I just record a video and put it out there, it doesn't even get viewed. But on here, at least I can reach people. At least on here, people will know who the hell I am. I've never been ashamed of anything that I've done. I wish I could only do more. That's the only thing that makes me sad is I wish I could do more to help our country. To help all of you. To help all of your family. Because it's our kids and our grandchildren who later on down the road are going to be paying and splitting the bill for the shit that we fail to recognize and take care of today. The things we fail today, like facing anything that's evil or bad, our kids or grandchildren are going to have to face that evil eventually. And how does that make you all feel? You say you do what you do for your family, but you're not thinking about what your family's going to have to deal with down the road. Because who is it that this mess is being left to, people? Who is the one that is going to deal with the consequences if we don't act, if we don't make changes here in our country? It's going to be our kids and our grandchildren. It's our legacy at stake, people. Our legacy is at stake. I mean, I love my kids. I love my grandkids. And I don't want to leave them a mess when I could physically and try to do something. You know, right now, yes, I am not doing a whole lot. And yes, I'm not real happy about it. I'm not out there protecting people and standing up for our Second Amendment. Because no, there's nobody rallying right now. There is no battle cry. The American people have seemed to lost their battle cry, their cry for freedom, their cry for freedom, their cry for life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Don't get content. Don't get soft right now because Trump's in office. Like, we should be criticizing. I voted for Trump because I believe Trump can do good things. But you know what? He better follow through, and I'm going to criticize him until he does. But I don't put a whole lot of faith in political people because politicians can be bought off. Politicians can be bribed. They can lie right to your face, shake your hand, and turn around and go against everything they've said to you, because I've had that happen. Gina Johnson, who supposedly supported the Second Amendment here in Michigan, came to one of my rallies and spoke on how she loved the Second Amendment, how she supported it, but then turned around and votes for Safety Storage Act and all these other bullshit gun laws here in Michigan. So don't tell me it don't happen. It happens all the time. Politician, businessman, whatever. You think he gives two flying fucks about you or me? Jay, I'm answering your question, Jay. He's not a politician. He's a businessman. Talking about Trump. Does it make a difference? Does it really make a difference? See, I don't believe it does. Maybe a little bit. But is he going to be truthful with the American people about everything? Because if he wanted to tell us about them drones, he would tell us about those drones and who they were and what the hell they were doing flying all over our country for weeks on end. I mean, he talks about everything else. He's not bashful about everything else. He has no problem running his mouth about everything else, but about these drones. He sent somebody else out to talk about these drones. But yes, people, us Americans have been lied to, manipulated, and it's time we stop buying into all the bullshit. It's time we stop listening to the media. Because all you got to do is look at how the media pushed COVID and all its bullshit. And then 4 years later we find out, or a couple years later, that it's just a simple flu. But look at the damage that it caused. Look at the damage that it caused. All the fear mongering that was pushed on the American people and the people from around the world. Think about that for a minute. They used one tactic to scare the rest of us around the world into believing that this pandemic was going to kill us all. All it did was kill the old, the sick. It was a behavioral experiment, nothing more. Just like 90% of everything that goes on. When they start trying to pass these bills, or they're seeing how far they can push us, how much they can take away from us before they meet resistance. And that's why things keep getting taken away, because they are not meeting any resistance. The media is not held accountable when they're caught lying. No, shit, nobody's held accountable except for the American people. We're the only ones that are held accountable for anything. When is the last time the media's had to come back and retract some bullshit that they've stated when we found out it was lies and straight bullshit? I can't think of any time that they came out and admitted, oh, we're sorry, we gave bad information, we had bad sources or whatever. It has never happened. Exactly. Lying is their job, DJ. That is what they are good at. That is what they do. Lie and manipulate. Exactly. They'll tell you what you want to hear, but behind closed doors, they'll do what the fuck they want to do. And there's nothing the American people do about it or can do about it. Because quite frankly, we live under a police state. Roy, you guys can do all that you want, man. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm not a Christian. You know, I have no problem with what you believe and how you pray. I encourage it. Whatever gives you strength to be a better person, run with it. I don't like dirtbag, shitbag, worthless people. And I don't care how much money you have. Money doesn't impress me. Money doesn't make you my superior. Your political position doesn't make you my superior. You work for me. See, it's all backwards. These people in power think that they are our masters and that they know what is best for us. When in reality, they work for us and we should be telling them what is best for us and they should be following through with that. That is if, we actually followed the Constitution of the United States, which would be a nice start. Instead of picking and choosing when it fits their agenda or their narrative. Now, am I right or am I wrong, people? When it fits their narrative or their agenda, they'll lie. They'll lie to us or tell us the truth. Either way, when it fits their agenda. And only until it fits their agenda will they tell us the truth or lie to us. I mean, they have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to plan this shit out. Endless resources on how to figure out how to control us and to manipulate us and to lie to us more. And to think people would do that job is disgusting to me as well. Like a lot of people would sell their asshole for $1. The almighty dollar, yeah, man, I'll bend over for $1. You fucking people make me sick. Influencers all over with hundreds of thousands of people could possibly make a change if they actually gave a fuck about making a change. But all they give a fuck about is making money on YouTube or whatever platform they're making it on. Yeah, influencer, I'm an influencer. Oh, look at me. Man, actually get out there and do something. Make a real change. Stand up for something that is real. That's why I get so pissed off, and that's why I unsubscribed from every Second Amendment channel that was on YouTube, because they are nothing in it. They don't care about the Second Amendment. They say they do, they claim they do, but they fucking don't. Because all they do is care about getting money, being monetized, making money off true Second Amendment supporters who buy into some of their bullshit, who think that they are standing up for their rights by putting out the same news that the news is telling them to put out. How many Second Amendment channels out there actually speak freely about the Second Amendment? How many of them have actually stood up and fought for our Second Amendment? How many of them have actually run security so other people could rally and hold events? I have. I ran security for Riley Gaines, Kyle Rittenhouse, Sheriff David Clark, Steven Crowder, and probably more. I've been doing this for a decade. Actually fighting for our 2A, fighting for our freedoms. I'd have 1 million subs on YouTube if I would have recorded everything that I'd done in the last 10 years. But I cannot record and keep my eyes focused and do my job. It was physically impossible. So here I am today. Always survive. What's up, my brother? I hope you're doing well, man. I hope your house is coming together nice, man. We need to get together soon. Always survive. Miss you, brother. Yeah, man. They're wanting us to believe that a helicopter flew into a jet over D.C., the Reagan Airport. That radar traffic control, the control tower, the pilots, all this, just a fluke accident, nothing to see here. Exactly, Ronnie. The helicopter never tried to avoid, dodge, or miss that airplane. It went straight for it. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate it. Yes, it went directly for that plane. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. And then I see another video where you don't see that. All you see is the explosion. So they're already hiding the fucking truth. And all the media is already pumping it out to people that this is just a simple accident. Who's to say, hey, this is, suspect, we don't know the full scoop of the story, but here's what we do know. Instead, they're telling you what happened. They're telling you, oh, it's just a simple accident. But in reality, that's not what happened. If you guys want to stay on here for a few minutes, I got to grab my phone charger. I'm at like 10%, so give me a minute and I'll plug my phone in. I'm glad we're having a good conversation tonight, people. Come on, cord, you piece of shit. Right. I'm gonna stand up for a minute. My legs are sore anyways from sitting down. But yeah, there's no way I'm gonna believe that a military pilot who was trained, airline pilot who is trained, air traffic controllers who are trained, that this was just an accident. Not gonna buy it. Not buying it, people, and I hope you're not buying into all what the media is trying to tell you either. And yeah, DJ Moore, the passenger list, but will it ever be the true list? I mean, we're There were no pilots. Well, maybe, maybe not. Maybe it was remote control flight. Always survive, my brother. I'm not buying it. Just looked it up real quick. Yeah, man. Uh, the video I seen when it just happened, uh, there's no way. I mean, like that other guy said, it didn't dodge, it didn't try to avoid, it directly into it. Directly into it. That's deliberate. See, that's why I know there's more to this story. And eventually, like I said, the truth will come out. And we'll all know maybe eventually. Because the truth will come out eventually, people. The truth always does. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. But I don't want my American people, I'm sick of us being lied to. I'm sick of us being manipulated. I'm sick of it all. I'm sick of us being controlled. I'm sick of YouTube influencers claiming that they're doing great things for the people. But I am done being lied to. I mean, I've known we've been being lied to for many, many years. And I'm going to continue to believe that because my gut tells me my instincts are strong. Trust your instincts, people. You have them for a reason. Your instincts are your survival mechanism that your creator gave you. I don't care if you believe in God or whoever you believe in. Your instincts were given to you for a reason, for survival, for intelligence. Yeah, this has got me a little fired up, people, because I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of the wool being pulled over my eyes. I'm tired of being fed shit and told it's filet mignon. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way, that you're being manipulated and you're being lied to. Because you are. Because you are being lied to and manipulated into believing things that are not, simply are not true. A high-speed pursuit. Jack, what do you... So a Tuesday news anchor said it was a high-speed chase. Who was chasing who? Was the Black Hawk helicopter chasing something? I guess I'm not following what you're saying, man. You're at work, always survive. Damn, brother. Well, I'm glad you caught me tonight, man. Been meaning to get a hold of you. I just know you're a busy person, so... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That you was in a plane crash and emergency landing, and people went ape shit crazy, and nobody helped anyone. Yeah, when it turns chaotic, people ain't gonna know what to do. That's why there needs to be strong leadership, because it all starts with leadership. There needs to be just normal people like you and me who step up and take that role on. Because I believe that we all have the ability to do great things with ourselves. We just have to believe in ourselves. A new sub here. Thank you. I appreciate it. A bunch of truth. That's all I try to speak on truth, and I'll tell you if it's just my opinion. But yeah, please, if you haven't subbed to my channel, please do so. Let's get these numbers up here because let's give YouTube the big finger. Because I notice I usually gain about 10 subs per live video that I do, but then they drop down about 5 or 6. So I'm only gaining about 4 to 5 subs for each live view or each live video I'm doing, but I am gaining subs a few at a time, and then I'm watching them decrease. I don't know if that's YouTube doing that to me or what, but I have watched YouTube actually take my live videos views and decrease them, so I do know that is a real thing. But do you think they want people out there like me talking the truth, getting people riled up, getting people to question things? No, they'll shut people up. They'll shut people down like me. Because I am a thorn. And no matter how small a thorn, it's still a thorn. And I will criticize our administration no matter if Trump's our president or not. He should be criticized and pushed to do great things for our country more than anybody else because that's what he's promised all of us. We knew what we were getting with Biden, and that election was all bullshit too. Who even knows if these elections are fair and they're not rigged in the first place? Because I don't really think voting is fair, or I have my doubts. I think voting for presidents and all that type of shit should be made public. That way, everybody knows who you voted for. Because if you are proud of your candidate and you're proud of what he's saying or doing or he or she's doing, then you should have no problem putting your name out there for all to know what you support and what you stand for. I wouldn't have a problem with it. And that would end all corruption right there, people. Then there'd be no denying. Yeah, Jamie, they probably will shut me down soon. It's happened to me on Facebook. I've gotten a few strikes on YouTube, but they were a few years ago. I've only had this YouTube channel for I think 3 years now, and I've just really got active on it lately. I was trying to do show people how to do survival skill stuff, but people don't seem to have an interest in that. So. Yeah, if nothing wasn't rigged, you'd see more of candidates speaking freely. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nemo, what are you saying? But yeah, people, we're supposed to believe what the media tells us. We're supposed to believe what all these other YouTubers are relaying the same message the media is telling you. They might put a little different twist on it, but you want my opinion? This was done directly, whether it was a helicopter or a drone. I'm not sure on that, but this was done deliberately. That I can almost guarantee. But the sad thing is we're never going to know the truth because we've been lied to for so long. We've been manipulated for so long. And all the media is controlled pretty much by one person. So we're probably never going to know. I mean, look at all the lies the media said and put out about all the J6ers. Look at how the media spun the whole plot to kidnap Whitmer. Look at the media lying about everything. But my big question that I really seriously I want answers to is why the hell Trump did not relay the message about the drones and let that blonde chick come on and talk. When he should have told the American people that these drones are no threat to us. That these drones were doing research. What kind of research were they doing? If they were our drones, what research were they doing here? Don't you want to know? I want to know, and I don't even live in Jersey or New York. But I'd sure like to know what the hell they were doing. And why the police, when they set up their drones, couldn't catch these drones. Ruby Red, I ain't gonna say what word. I don't haven't been paying attention to these comments, so I'm lost here a little bit. Yeah, there hasn't been nothing about these drones being said. It's like just going on to the next thing. Just like this whole thing here tonight, we're talking about this helicopter plane crash. By probably Friday or Saturday, this will be ancient news. And we'll be on to something else. That's how it works. Uh, what are you guys hearing, DJ? That's what you're hearing too. It's like I don't have a fancy studio. I don't have a fancy computer. I have a friggin' Android phone out here in my pole barn. Because I live simply. I'm a country boy. You heard that it was a Russian skaters on the plane. Huh. Huh. Okay, so a bunch of Russians got taken out by a military Black Hawk helicopter. Is that what you're saying? This fucking. I hate this tripod. Now, if that's the case, that's pretty damn wild right there. I mean, how wild would that be, people? If it was a plane full of Russians. Now that would be wild. How do you think Putin would view that? Do you think he would believe that it was just a mere accident, that just a mishap, no big deal? Oh man, that's wild, man. That is wild. No, I know it's not facts, man, J Dog, but just something you heard. That's what we're on here tonight, man. We're talking about and discussing ideals and possibilities. I'm not saying any of it's true. I don't believe anything. Uh, we're trying to figure that shit out together, all of us. Yeah, do some Googling, man. Do what you got to do. As long as I got a few people on here, I'll stay on here and bullshit with you guys for a while. I mean, that's how we're going to get to know each other. Because I do hope that if you haven't subbed to my channel, you will. Now, I am primarily a Second Amendment channel, but I enjoyed talking to people like all of you on here, getting what concerns me out, my point of views, your guys' point of views, to give me a different perspective of things. What are we talking about? We are talking about the plane crash, helicopter crash over DC tonight. And how I think it's all bullshit and that the media is lying to us. The media is trying to get us to believe one certain type of story. And that's how everything went down. And we're just got to buy it up and accept it. That's kind of what we're talking about. Most of us don't believe that it's just a mere accident. All right, J Dog says it was two former world champs, two Russian skaters were on a plane. So were the two former world champ Russian as well, J Dog? No, Steve, I don't have any evidence other than the video I seen that straight up showed something flying directly into the path of the plane. I mean, I seen that with my own two eyes, and a lot of you have seen the same video. So that's enough to tell me that this was no accident. And how the hell, if it was an accident, who failed? Air traffic control? The pilot of the plane or the pilot of the helicopter? Which one failed? Which one is at fault? See, a lot of you are saying that there was no pilots in the helicopter. That's what I've seen a lot of you comment that. And that is very possible. That's what makes me think this thing was a drone. Simply on how fast it went and the precision that it hit that jet. I mean, watch the videos yourself. People go look it up. And I'm not talking just, try to find actual videos. Maybe there might be other videos out there that I haven't seen that some normal people recorded. Not just what we've seen from the airport. Now we're gonna have to wait to see if there's more video evidence out there, which I hope there is. So Jamie says the military failed. Who knows who failed? Maybe it was all set in motion to happen. Well, now we're getting a bunch more dumbass comments from people in review. Come on, people. Seriously, let's just critical think for a minute. We are being simply told that a helicopter accidentally flew in the path of a jet, and air traffic control had no idea that this Black Hawk helicopter was flying directly towards a jet that was preparing to land. That is the story we are being told. That is the spoonful of shit we are being fed. Now, if you agree with me and you think that this whole thing is fishy and stinky, and you think we're being lied to, please hit that like button for me. Just hit the like button. Help stop this censorship. Help get this video out there a little bit more. Because it's people like you, by hitting the like button and making comments, is how this gets out there. That's the only way this gets out there. Yeah, they have the best technology. So what the hell happened? Are we simply going to blame it on technology now? While we're trying to implement and create AI building the world's smartest computer. You know, if technology fails us now and we make it even smarter, uh, what if the failure is more catastrophic than we could ever imagine? See, I think human beings play with shit we shouldn't play with, like AI, like CERN over in Switzerland, um, HARP. I mean, we all know that they can control our weather from Alaska. I mean, they shoot them beams up into our stratosphere and they can control our weather. But now we're wanting to make computers and AI even smarter. Yeah, that's going to do a whole lot of good for mankind. They said Trump fired traffic controllers. Then why was the airport still open and operational? J Dog, I agree, brother. If these were all Russian citizens on that plane, uh, yeah, I don't think Putin's just gonna let it slide. Yeah. So there was no traffic controllers, Ruby Red says, in the tower at the time. So where did they get? So how did the pilot get his orders to descend and make his approach for a landing? What the hell was a Black Hawk helicopter doing flying in airspace airspace airport airspace, knowing that the plane's coming and going? I mean, it doesn't make sense why the helicopter was even there in the first place. It makes no sense why it didn't try to dodge or miss the plane when it looked like it directly went for it. Wow. Somebody 77. That's wild, man. Moscow. Russian ice skaters, coaches, and former world champions were on board the American Airlines plane that crashed into the river. Wow. Wow. See, this has got a whole lot more interesting now, people. This just got even more twisted. Okay, so now we have a plane full of Russian citizens taken out by a Black Hawk military helicopter over the capital of the United States. And we're being told that it's just an accident. How does one even begin to believe that? Man, I got some unicorn piss if you believe that for sale. If you believe that to be true, yeah, I got a whole bunch of unicorn piss I'll sell you guys. That is wild. Yeah, see, I knew there was a whole lot more going on than what the media was just pushing. And they were pushing that whole narrative so hard. And they're still going to push it. Yeah, Jamie, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all. Okay, they were living in the States. Okay, that's cool. Uh, still, they were still Russian citizens, apparently, though, or were from Russia. And apparently they must have been competing for the country of Russia if they were champions from over there, not here. The Domestic Terrorist Act, there's a few of them. Trump just made the Alien Terrorist Act of 1796. I believe he reenacted that. Well, I know there's millions of people that live in Russia. Who's arguing? I'm not arguing. Wow. What time is it in my country? It's probably 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure. Okay, Raging Rob, guess what I found out? There was a major military airfield, Air Force base near Wichita. What does that exactly mean, Rob? Oh, so by me disagreeing what the mainstream media is pushing is argument. Yeah, because the mainstream media is a bunch of lying ass crooked corporations. So you must be one of the people that listen to CNN on repeat. The news is bought and paid for, people. These news agencies only make money by spreading lies and propaganda. That that is what the news does anymore. There's no The only journalists and freelance journalists out there are just ordinary people with a phone and a camera that go out and talk and record things. That's the only freelance journalists we have. They were the only people I try to watch and listen to are people that are boots on the ground. Not some journalist with a news crew and a microphone and an already made up story. Because that's what it is. They make it up. It's all fabricated. Oh, it's amazing beer. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't have Twitter, so I don't know what's going on Twitter or anything else. I'm a free man. I don't consider myself a Republican, or I'm definitely not a Democrat. But I've seen that the Republicans fail to act too when they have control of the House and Senate. So yeah, no, I'm not. I'm a registered Republican, and I vote Republican because I hope that they will have my best interest in mind. But deep down in my heart, I don't like to label myself anything other than a free man. Political parties are part of the problem here in our country. Yeah, J Dog, pretty much, brother. Both wings, same bird. Yeah, because they play off each other. Okay, big time, Mikey. We have the video of the crash. They can't lie about how it happened. That is awesome. Share that video somehow, tag me in it or something, because I'd love to help get it out there. Because the video that I saw when it first happened, eh, there was no way that I could just let that sit and be like, yep, that was just an accident. I'm cool with it. No, I sat there and I pondered it for a while. And then I watched the same video from the same airport, but it was edited. It was chopped. Uh, the projectile, the helicopter, drone, whatever you want to call it, that came in and struck that struck that jet was no longer in that other video. So that's when I knew they were hiding something, and that's when I decided to come out here and go live and voice my concerns and voice some of my thoughts and my opinions on this, hoping that I'm not the only one, and I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one who thinks this way or feels this way. Simply by how many people are watching right now. All you watching right now, please give me a like if you support what I'm talking about. If you agree with what I'm saying, give me a like on this video. Please sub to my channel. I mean, I don't ask for much. I'll never ask you for money. I'll never monetize my channel. I will never sell myself for $1. I'm not for sale for no amount of money. I count on all of you for the support that I need to continue to do what I do. To talk about things that nobody else is going to talk about. To tell you about things from a different perspective. Even though I might sound crazy to most. See, a lot of people won't speak up because they are too concerned and too worried about what other people are going to think about them or how they're going to be viewed. I'm not persuadable. Exactly. How does a military chopper not see a jet in the sky? Just recording. Oh man, these comments are going too fast now. Damn it. Was going straight at them. Yes, it was definitely clearly headed towards that jet. Definitely, without a doubt, 100%, it was going towards that jet. 100%. I watched that with my own two eyes. See, I believe what I see and what I can physically touch or do or accomplish. Not what I'm told. I mean, how many promises have all of you had broken by people who have promised you things? And I'm just talking ordinary people, friends, family, strangers. I mean, just people you know. How many promises have you had broken? Probably a lot of you have had a lot of promises broken to you. I know I have. See, that's why I'll never promise anything that I can't follow through with. I can promise you all right now that I will continue to be who I am right now. That you'll never hear me backpedal. You'll never hear me talk any different sort of way. My beliefs are strong. My convictions are strong. Yeah, bedtime, big time, Mikey. Yeah, it definitely directly went at a fast pace towards that jet. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Patrick, I'm not sure what you mean by that, boss. Yeah, 9/11 was no accident. Pearl Harbor was no accident. I mean, throughout history, I talk about history repeating itself over and over and over again. History will always continue to repeat itself because we fail to learn from it. We fail to recognize the error in our ways. We forget that all the lies and deceit that we've been told, we forget about it because of other distractions or other things eating up space. It's all by design. Well, a conspiracy is only a conspiracy until proven true, man. How many conspiracies have been proven to be true? A whole bunch. A whole bunch. I'll make up a list of them tonight, and I'll do a live video on how many conspiracy theories that have actually came true. No, I didn't see it with my own two eyes up front in DC. I wonder where's all the footage at? You know, with all these police and rescue crews. Why aren't they showing this plane being brought out or the helicopter? Are we actually going to see any of that footage live? Are they going to pull up the plane out of the water so we can see the damage? Are they going to pull up the helicopter and show the American people that this is truly what happened? No. That shit's going to be shipped off somewhere and hidden from the American people, from the public. And they're going to stick with their story that it was an accident. I'm not disrespecting nobody that lost life. I'm actually standing up for the people who lost their life because it was this wasn't an accident. I mean, if it was an accident, that means there was failures at multiple levels that needs to be addressed. That means air traffic control can't do their job properly. That means a military pilot can't do his job properly. That means a pilot of a jet can't do his job properly. That means a lot of people have failed. I mean, especially if this plane was full of Russians. Like I've seen on here. Like J-Dog just said that it was some skaters and some former champions. John, I believe it was hit by a drone. That was my first thought. I mean, wasn't it earlier today that Trump had that blonde lady come out talking about these drones are nothing to worry about? They were just doing research. 28 seconds is all she spoke about these drones. And these drones were in our country for how long? A couple weeks? All over everything? I mean, you turn on YouTube, turn on Facebook, turn on whatever. It was all talk about drones. And then all of a sudden, just like that, the drones disappear. We're no more hearing nothing about them. Except for today, then that chick comes out and, there's nothing to worry about. Them were our drones. They knew about it. Nothing to see here. Why didn't Trump come out and address the American people and assure us that these drones were not foreign adversaries, that we were safe, that there is nothing to worry about? Instead, he sends that blonde chick out to do it. A whole whopping 28 seconds to the American people on these drones that were flying over our country uncontested, gathering who knows what kind of intel or researching what. I feel like there needs to be a whole lot more transparency about them drones and what research they were doing. Transparency is key, and we're never going to get it. We're going to get lies, deceit, and misconception. I don't think big lawsuits are going to come. I mean, I'm not assuming they're lying. They are lying. The proof is right there. When something directly targets something, that is not an accident. Apparently, you're not watching the same video I did. What's up, Midwest Perspective? What's up, my brother? Yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm a little amped up tonight about this whole plane crash, helicopter crash bullshit in D.C. Yeah, this is a lie. The media is pushing down our throats. This is another distraction. Who knows what the hell's going on? Well, random, whatever your name is, there's no proof to anything. It's all lies. Prove to me that I'm wrong. Prove to me that it was an accident, and then I'll shut up. But until then, I'm going to keep telling you guys that this is not an accident. That this is definitely some kind of who knows what, false flag. Maybe these people needed to be eliminated for some certain reason. Who knows why? I don't know if they're foreign drones because apparently they were our drones. But then all of a sudden now we need an Iron Dome like Israel? Why? I mean, are these drones undetectable that China or Iran or Russia or whoever has? Do we, I mean, it's kind of funny, okay, if these were our drones, then why when the police set up their own drones, these drones could outmaneuver them and outfly them and vanished out of thin air? Why weren't the police alerted to this to calm down the public panic? See, they're never going to tell you what's really going on because they can't have the public people freaked out. Because they know if the American people knew the truth about half the shit going on, this country would probably be in an uproar and in total pandemonium. And we have other countries warning their citizens about World War III and how to prepare for it. Over here, what do we have? We have we have a bunch of shit talk. Okay, DJ Moore, the radar shows the plane trying to hit 3 planes before it hit the chopper. Okay, so you're saying that the plane was actually targeting things? Is that what I'm getting? Yeah, the year of the snake has started. Absolutely, brother. Yeah, Midwest Perspective. We need to talk, brother. You need to give me a call sometime later today. Well, go ahead and think it's all funny. Go ahead, laugh it off. You'll see. I mean, I guess that's possible. Maybe the pilot was suicidal. Just like I was talking about earlier in this video, that pissed a lot of people off was what about if the pilot of the Black Hawk helicopter, the military pilot, went rogue? I mean, that has happened. Who's to say that didn't happen? But I can guarantee you air traffic control had to know about this. They had to see it on their radar, unless it's a drone that is undetectable by their radar. Now, I don't know if all drones are undetectable by radar, but I'm sure that there's technology out there that is out there that can defy our radars. And maybe that's why all of a sudden we need an Iron Dome like Israel for our own safety, for our own protection. The American people are probably going to gobble that shit up. To me, that just sounds like more of a prison camp, like I'm being locked in. My point. Yeah, I'm just ranting right now because my point has been made, and you can't dispute it. Red Fox. You just want to buy into the media. You want it simple. You don't want it. You don't want the scary truth. You want the simple bullshit so you can sleep good at night and feel good tomorrow waking up. Who was on the plane? Apparently, it was a bunch of Russian athletes, from what I've been told from people on here in the chat. Thank you, Patrick. I know I'm not alone, and that's why there's 186 people listening to me right now. It jumped up to two something, the most I've ever had. Because I think the American people are sick and tired of being lied to. I think I think the American people are sick and tired of all these posers out there pretending to be a patriot, pretending that they love their country and they're willing to defend their country. I know my role. I understand my duty as an American citizen, that I have a duty to be militia, that it is my cause, that I am the last line of defense. It's easy to be a patriot when everything is good. It's not so easy when it's not. But what is a patriot? Patriot, I thought, was somebody who loved their country and who was willing to stand up and fight for it. See, a lot of people have patriotism, but a lot of people don't understand the difference between being a patriot and having patriotism. Having patriotism means, yeah, you'll fly your flag and all that good shit, but you won't actually go out there and defend your rights or other people's rights. You won't stand up against tyranny or the tyrants. That's the difference. Well, I just watched 100 people, literally just watched, I was at 245, I just watched 100 people just drop. But I really do. I think the American people want the truth. I think the American people are tired of being lied to and manipulated. I think the American people are finally had enough. And I'm hoping that is the case because most of my audience are between the ages of 24 and 38. So, you younger people that are listening to me, it's your future at stake. It is your future that they are gambling with, they are playing with. I absolutely agree. Abolish car. No, now I'm reading live again. It just ended for a second. I don't know what that was about. I'm the one hiding with all the camo on. Uh, I adapt to my surroundings. Camouflage is my favorite color. Man, so people get triggered over camouflage now. Oh, yeah, trolls, don't let them make you mad, J Dog. Yeah, seriously, brother, don't let these trolls make you mad, man. They can't help it. They can't help that they need to be told how to feel and how to think. Why isn't it a color? It's my color. So now we're going to be grammar Nazis and now we're going to be all politically correct. Come on, people. I'm not telling people what to think. Red Fox, Power Ranger, whatever. I'm telling people to think with their own mind. Use some critical thinking instead of always listening to the media and what the controlled media machine has to say. You are a straight moron. Yeah, the younger people better listen to me because it is their future at stake. I mean, yeah, my future's at stake, but I've already lived a great life. So I want to leave something behind for future generations. Unlike apparently most of you or the ones I hear talking shit, you don't give a shit about anything. Because if you did, you would be just as concerned about it, all this craziness as I am. But if you're not, then that means you don't care. You could give a shit less that your kids might get drafted and sent off to fight in a war. That's what you're telling me. When you make light of everything I'm talking about, you are part of the problem. You're enlisting in a month. Okay, why are you enlisting into the military? What's your motive there, Red Fox? Are you going to serve your country proudly? Or are you doing it for a paycheck? Why are you doing it? Some of these comments are hilarious. Exactly. They can't tell me why they troll. They just troll because they feel like they have to make a point or something. Like you're never gonna persuade me. You're never gonna make me not think the way I think or feel how I feel, no matter how much you come at me, no matter what you call me, because I'm strong enough and comfortable enough with who I am not to let any of that bother me. What bothers me is people gobbling up all the bullshit and the lies and accepting it and going about their day. That bugs the shit out of me. Because you are enabling the crooked, tyrannical assholes that are running everything. You're enabling them by buying into their garbage. The lie, everything is a lie. Tell me something that our government has been truthful about. Tell me one thing that they've been truthful about. Andrew, Andrew Cook, tell us what we haven't been lied to about. We've been lied to about everything. Yeah, the moon. Yeah, we didn't make it to the moon. Oh yeah, we lost the technology how to get back to the moon. That's why we haven't been back. That's what we are supposed to believe. Get out of here. Okay, yeah, I don't like the government and I'm a patriot. Yeah, yeah, I don't like a corrupt, tyrannical dictatorship government. I'm sorry you want to be a slave. I don't want to be a slave there, buddy. I am a real patriot. If only half of you knew what I've done or who I really am, you wouldn't be talking all this stupid shit on here. Because I can back up everything I've ever talked about. I can back up and prove everything that I've done. I've actually done meaningful things trying to preserve our rights as American citizens instead of sitting on my ass and wanting somebody else to do it for me. And then dogging on people who are actually out there trying to protect us. That's what you're doing. You are shitting on people like me because I actually stand up for something. See, people that stand up, they have haters because haters have to hate what they can't be. Haters are going to hate what they can never do. Haters are going to hate people simply because they are better than they are. And that's the kind of people, these trolls that are on here talking all this shit right now, them are the type of people they are. They are not doers. They are whiners. And that's all they're going to ever be. Triggered? I don't get triggered. I get passionate. Like most people should. Most people should give a flying fuck what happens to them and about their future and about all the lies and bullshit we got to decipher through each and every day. I'm not a victim of anything. Red Fox Power Ranger. I will never play the victim mentality because that's self pity. And I don't have no self pity. You probably have a lot of self pity. Why do I need help? Because I speak the truth and I upset your little bubble. I make you think things that are a little scary and you might not like. No, I don't even drink there, dude. So, good try. Whatever. We'll keep this going. You guys are hilarious. Looks like a lot of triggered people on here now. Yeah, people should care about their own well-being, their own safety, and question things. Don't take anything at face value, especially when it comes to the media or the government or these elites, because probably you people that are talking shit believe in the elitists and how they're running everything. Do I like Elon Musk? Not particularly. No, I don't. I don't trust Elon because when you have that kind of money and that kind of power, what else do you have to do? Seek you control. Control of everything is the only thing that you can focus your attention to. I'm not a fan of AI. Artificial intelligence is a scary thing to me. What good is it going to do mankind? What good has any of this technology actually done for us? People barely talk to each other no more. People would rather text than actually have an actual intelligent conversation with one another. Nobody knows how to communicate anymore. The kids of the youth of the generation are glued to these fucking tablets and cell phones 16 hours a day. So you tell me if technology is good for us. Oh, I'm glued to it tonight because there is a message I'm trying to promote, jackass. But yeah, keep thinking technology is your friend. Keep thinking that the government has got your best interest in mind. Keep thinking that the media is telling you the truth, and I guess you'll be fine. So there, that's my message for all you people who just want to talk shit on here. Listen to the media, trust your government, and everything's going to be fine. There you go. Now you can get off my feed. Why do you serving your country has nothing to do with being a patriot, moron? When our homeland's being attacked, don't you need somebody at home to protect the homeland, to stand up and protect the people's rights? Do you think any? Ooh. Ezekiel. And you're a dumbass for commenting on here. I mean, why are you guys all sticking around so long? If I offend you, if I trigger you so bad that you got to stay on here and keep commenting and showing everybody else on here who is actually intelligent, who actually has a brain, you're showing them just how stupid you are. And I appreciate it and I thank you. So please, Red and the rest of you morons, keep it coming. Show everybody just how dumb you are. I, oh, maybe this video might hit 20,000 views. I mean, Red Fox, the poser. I mean, you just keep repeating the same thing. Triggered, 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 triggered. I mean, do am I eating that much space in your brain right now where you got to stay on here? I mean, what is keeping you from just quit watching? Because you know I'm telling the truth and you can't turn it off. That's why your assholes that are on here are still on here. Can't get enough of the crazy heathen. So you're going to stay on here. Well, stay on here. Oh. Yeah, the trolls, they don't want to leave Red Skull for real, brother. But these are The boogeyman's coming for us all, Ezekiel. So I don't know why you feel so safe. I really don't. I don't know why you're so safe. What makes you think that you're untouchable? Yeah, M. Davis Woke is the new sheep. Absolutely. Good one, Midwest perspective. I appreciate that one, bro. That was good shit, man. Uh, well, I'm sorry to hear that your life sucks, Ezekiel. I wish your life was better, man. I wish no ill feelings towards anyone. Who is the boogeyman? There's lots of boogeymen out there. Look at who's in control of everything, who dictates to us what we do, how we feel, how we act, how much we're taxed, how much we got to pay. I mean, you guys can answer that question yourself. I've never been a victim of anything there. Red Fox, poser number, whatever. But anyways, people, there's 93 of you left on here, 134 now. Um, if you have a serious comment or anything like that, just leave it, and I'll try to answer it. And I'm not gonna indulge in these morons anymore. Yeah, I don't know, man. They could be bots. They're probably not even real people. I mean, who knows? That's what I'm saying about technology. We don't know. Could it be AI? Could it be robots? Or is it real people on here commenting all this dumb shit? I mean, I'd like to think it's robots or AI and not a bunch of people that are that stupid. So I never called nobody dumb. I just said be a free thinker. Don't believe everything you see on the media and don't trust everything you're told. If that's calling you dumb and if you're buying into it, then I guess you are dumb. So if the shoe fits, wear it. Yeah, I called you dumb, Red Fox, poser. I mean, your name says it all. Yes, they can't comprehend being lied to. They don't believe that it could happen, or they're in support of the shit. One or the other. Oh, Red Fox, the poser. I just don't understand why you've been on here for almost 3 hours now. If I offend you, and if I'm so stupid and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm a conspiracy theorist and I'm a moron, then why are you staying on here? Right now, I'm just gonna stay on here for a while longer, just because these comments crack me up, and yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't get some actual people on here. Yeah, I'm a Viking. I'm a heathen. It says it in my name. Viking ain't a people. It's a verb. It's an action. It's so. But yeah, I'm a heathen. I'm proud heathen at that. See, I have pride. Oh, Shane, right now, man, what's happening? We lost topic. We lost focus because a lot of bots or AI or just really people who just have nothing better to do than troll something serious. Got off track. But what we're talking about is this plane crash or helicopter that crashed into a jet in D.C. Over the Reagan Airport. Whether it was an accident or whether it was done on purpose, whether it was a drone that done it. That's what we're talking about. Vikings aren't a people. Viking was a way of life. Viking meant to pillage, to plunder. So, absolutely, J Dog. Absolutely. Thank you, buddy. 7777. I mean, I did hang back my flag up. I don't know if you can see it. Hung up my other flag. But yeah, people, I could be doing tons of other things. I mean, I have my own wood shop. Um, there's lots of other things that I could be doing with my time. But instead, I choose to spend my time trying to preserve what is left of our freedoms here in the United States of America. I'm trying to protect uh, the people I care about. Why a lot of people just want to make fun and light of everything that is taking place around the world. And one day, the American people are going to wake up and realize all the lies and deceit and the bullshit we've been fed for generations. And maybe this is the year uh, of the awakening. Yeah, I do have a sweet beard. I do appreciate that. My warrior braid. It already says I have a mod, man. I don't understand it because I never made nobody a moderator on my channel, but it says I have one. I gotta look into that. So um, maybe YouTube is fucking with my channel. I don't know, but it already says I have a moderator, and I've never made a moderator on my channel. So that makes no sense to me. I get that, Red Fox. You're just passionate like I am. And sometimes you get heated up and aggressive. I understand that. That's all you had to say. That is all you had to say. That makes shit so much easier, doesn't it? We're not all going to agree to on every topic. We're not always going to agree on everything. But we should be able to find some common ground and realize that we are all being lied to, that we are all being played, that we are all being used, that we are all pawns, nothing more. That's the message I'm trying to get out, people. is that we're being played, that we're being manipulated. That's what I'm trying to make clear. That is the point I'm trying to make. Is that we've been played, that we have been lied to, that we've been manipulated, we've been shit upon. The American people have. And it's time for that to change. Now, I'll never tell you how to feel or act or think. That's not up to me to do. I'll just give you my opinion and you guys can run with it. Or not run with it. Do whatever you want to do, because as far as I'm concerned, we still live in a free country. And we're still free to do as we please. So... What is facts anymore? Will somebody elaborate what facts are, what truth is? I mean, what is facts and what is truth anymore? I mean, all you people on here who tell me that I'm not speaking facts or truth, tell me what is facts and what is truth. See, you're not going to make a comment and tell me what is facts or truth because you don't know. Okay, here comes a bunch of them comments flying back up. The truth will set you free, but it'll piss you off first. Hey, I agree with that statement. No, I'm not mocking everyone who disagrees with me. I'm just, if they're telling me I'm wrong, then I want them to prove me wrong with their statements. Back up what you're talking about then too. I'm simply stating what I seen in a video and what I believe. Nothing more. Nothing more. I'm not the one out here trying to prove that I'm right or wrong. I'm just stating opinions on what I've seen and what I believe. And I know what I saw in that video. I'll always be myself, Shane. That's all I know how to do, brother. That's what I want everybody to do. Just be you, but be real to yourself. Believe in yourself, number one. Yes, the mainstream media is always 100% wrong. That's been proven time and time and time again. How much media has actually been truthful? I mean, all you got to do is look at what they said happened J6 in the insurrection. They lied about so much bullshit. We seen the video of the police letting people into the Capitol. We seen police removing barricades, letting people in. We seen the police giving tours to people inside the Capitol. And then they turn around and spin the narrative that it was an insurrection. And a lot of people went to jail for years for nothing. The media pushed that shit because they were told to push that shit. But keep believing whatever you guys want to believe. That's on you. That is totally 100% up to you. But all right, people, well, I'm going to get off here. I've been on here for far too long. But if you agree with me that you deserve personal freedom, that you want the truth, you deserve the truth, Give me a like on this video. That's all I ask. If you love your country, if you support freedom, you support your Second Amendment, just hit that like button for me. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Even Ezekiel and Red, whatever your name is, we can have more open dialogue because I guarantee you we probably have a lot in common. But a lot of people can't have a debate without their feelings getting involved. Galvin, brother, you could be right on that too, man. Absolutely. I don't expect nobody to save me because I know that nobody's coming to save me. Nobody's coming to help me if the shit ever hits the fan. If things go south, I have to be my own hero. Just like most of you are probably aware of that as well. Thanks, 777. You have a good night, brother. Come take it out of my cold, dead hands. uh, Benjamin Franklin said it best: join or die. See, we're all in this fucking mess together, people. Us Americans, us patriots, us freedom loving people. Uh, we're all we got is each other. That's it. So, well, this is the Crazy Heathen saying thank you all for listening. Thank you all for the great dialogue. Even to those who disagree with me and yeah, tried to make fun of me. It's all good. I appreciate you too. But freedom can be taken away if we allow it. Just remember, anything the government gives you, they can take it away. Our Bill of Rights was not a gift from man. The Bill of Rights is a way for us to remain free. Yes, Andrew, exactly. Look at how bad we were lied to over that. Look at what the news said was going to happen if everybody didn't get the jab. I mean, look at how bad we were lied to about that. How many people were pissed off about that? That should tell you right there that the media will do what it's told. Thank you for your sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, Midwest perspective, the Titanic, the moon landing, 9/11. I mean, there's so much that we've been lied to about. And and eventually the truth is all going to come out to light, and there's going to be a lot of people eating crow. And I hope that crow tastes really, really yummy for you. But come on, people. Let's see if we can get this up to 70 likes. I need 4 more likes. Come on. 4 more likes to this video. Give YouTube the finger. Give censorship a freedom, or censorship the finger, and give freedom a big thumbs up, people. You'll season your crow. Oh. you guys all rock. I appreciate you all for hanging with me this long. I didn't even know I could go on a rant this long. It's kind of shocking. Yeah, I don't know who said that, but your fourth cousin was on the flight, just got the call an hour ago. I am sorry to hear that. No, Steak, I don't remember that. The truth is the only thing that matters, absolutely. Why don't I believe in the air crash? Simply because of the video I seen and knowing how bad we've been lied to in the past and how quick the military was to come out and say yes, it was definitely a Black Hawk helicopter. Um, how air traffic control failed to stop this from happening. You know, it is what it is, people. I guess we'll all wait and find out together the true truth of this. I'm not saying people didn't die. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that we are being lied to about how it happened and why it happened. That's all. Nothing more. I think it was intentional. By who? I don't know. But my gut instinct is telling me it was a drone that took out this plane. That's what my gut's telling me. That's what my instinct's telling me. Because it was moving too fast to be a helicopter. The direct line of sight it took to that jet. Uh, and maybe that's why it wasn't picked up on radar. Maybe that's why the air traffic control didn't warn the pilot. They're telling you it was a helicopter. Are you there on site? Do you physically see a helicopter being drug out of the river? Okay, well, there was a picture of a plane at the Pentagon too. When that supposedly took out the Pentagon, there was plane and plane debris, there too. People, I'm not saying this didn't happen. It wasn't a helicopter or any of that. I'm just stating the facts that we've been lied to, and that is the truth. And we are going to continue to be lied to and manipulated because so many people buy into the media's bullshit. That's facts. Everything else is up to debate. But the fact of the matter is, the media and the government and large corporations that control everything have been lying and cheating and manipulating the American people for fucking generations. And it's still showing today. Well, for all you real people out there, thank you. And we'll see you on the next live.